March 2025, is shaping up to be an amazing month for Netflix subscribers. Ooh yeah, The Electric State is finally dropping, and it's already set to be one of the biggest streaming movies of the year. But what about TV series? Don't worry, Netflix has plenty of exciting shows lined up this month. We've got some incredible original content, a few major international hits, and even a Walking Dead spin-off. So, what are the top Netflix series to watch in March 2025? Let's check them out.
Cree que ya no sufre la memoria.
De la noche a la mañana completamente diferente.
Imagine waking up with amnesia, unable to remember anything, and suddenly realizing someone is trying to kill you. That's the terrifying premise of Medusa, and I am beyond excited for this one.
¿Qué pasó con eso?
Tu papá como con una junta.
Nunca antes la imagen de Medusa había estado peor que en este
This
momento.
Colombian thriller is easily one of the most anticipated shows of 2025. It follows Barbara Hidalgo, a powerful CEO who loses her memory after a mysterious maritime accident. Now, with assassins on her trail and no idea who to trust, she has to piece together her past before it's too late.
A cualquier costo.
One word for my expectations: intriguing. If you're into British crime dramas, Adolescence might just be Netflix UK's biggest hit of the year. This 4-part anthology series brings together the creative minds behind Enola Holmes, His Dark Materials, 1,000 Blows, and Boiling Point. It already had a limited test screening back in January, and the response, overwhelmingly positive.
He hasn't been found guilty, he's been accused.
People are calling it a masterpiece.
80% of women are
Could this
attracted
be
to
the
20% of
must-watch crime drama of 2025? We'll find out soon.
men. What have you done?
Oh, and before we continue, if you're enjoying this list, you know what to do. Hit that like button. Seriously, I love seeing that number go up. Thank you, guys.
Let's go.
You and I, we should have met a long time ago.
After a delay due to a fire in Los Angeles, with love, Meghan is finally arriving on Netflix. Now, this might not be everyone's cup of tea, but trust me, a lot of people are going to be watching this.
Peaceful day.
What? This is probably one of the most glamorous moments.
Hosted by none other than Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, this lifestyle series invites celebrities and close friends into her stunning California estate for conversations about home design, cooking, gardening, and more.
It was just so much fun.
You and I are so
If you've ever
similar.
been curious about how the Duchess of Sussex lives her everyday life, this is your chance to find out. Plus, with veteran producer Michael Steed behind the scenes, he's worked on some of the best cooking and lifestyle shows. It's bound to be a polished and entertaining watch.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
What's speed metal?
Just dark.
Next up, we have The Leopard, a historical drama straight out of Italy.
La nostra vanità è più forte di qualsiasi esercito, ricordate.
Based on the classic novel by Giuseppe Tomasi di Lampedusa, this series takes us back to 1860s Sicily, a time of revolution and political upheaval.
Se vogliamo che tutto rimanga com'è, bisogna che tutto cambi.
Centered around Prince Selima and his family, this show promises high-stakes drama, lavish production values, and award-worthy performances. Netflix is putting a lot of money into promoting this one, so expect it to be a major player in the European drama scene this year. If psychological crime thrillers are your thing, Woman of the Dead, also known as Totenfrau, is a must-watch.
Was machst du so? Ich kümmere mich die Toten.
The German-Austrian series first premiered in 2022, and while it flew under the radar, those who watched it loved it.
Wer hat meine Tochter?
Tun Sie, was Sie wollen. Wenn Sie dieses Video nicht raus.
Now, 3 years later, Season 2 is finally here. The show follows Brunhilde Blum, a funeral director in a small town who is out for revenge after her husband's murder. Expect plenty of dark twists, shocking reveals, and that signature European crime drama intensity. If you're a fan of thrillers, don't miss this one.
Es ist nur eine Frage der Zeit, bis die Polizei aufkreuzt. Es ist 2 Jahre lang gut gegangen. Vielleicht ist es
Get the
besser.
clue, find the millionaire.
Netflix is trying something different with Million Dollar Secret. Instead of dropping all the episodes at once, they're releasing it in 3 parts from March 26th to April 9th. Why? To keep the suspense high. And honestly, it might just work.
Okay. Well, if you don't like it, imagine how I feel.
This show is Netflix's answer to The Traitors, mixing deception, strategy, and high-stakes competition. The grand prize? $1 million.
Getting the $1 million is easy. But how far would you be willing to go?
If you love psychological games and unexpected twists, you're going to want to check this out.
What?
This is the White House.
A murder mystery. Set inside the White House with 150 suspects. Sounds like a wild ride, and I am here for it.
No.
The Resident stars Uzo Aduba as Cordelia Cupp, an eccentric yet brilliant detective trying to solve a high-profile murder.
Has anyone here ever said I'm going to be dead by the end of the night?
Yeah, the one time I went camping, I said
It's a mix of classic whodunit storytelling with political intrigue, and while it hasn't gotten a ton of mainstream buzz yet, Netflix seems pretty confident in it, judging by the amount of marketing they're putting behind it.
Close is over here, and close to being close is over here.
Could this be a sleeper hit? We'll see.
Did anything unusual happen? Other than my boss dying?
Thought you were better on your feet.
Good to see you too.
And finally, for all the zombie fans out there, Netflix has officially licensed The Walking Dead: Dead City. This spin-off continues the Walking Dead saga, following Maggie and Negan as they navigate a zombie-infested New York City in search of Maggie's kidnapped son, Herschel.
They took your kid.
If you've been missing the Walking Dead universe, this is your chance to jump back in. Plus, with Season 2 arriving in May, now's the perfect time to catch up. Just a heads up, this is a limited license, so it's only available to stream in the US. While this list is definitely exciting, I have to admit, I wish there was a comedy in the mix. Unfortunately, 2025 doesn't seem to be our year for comedy fans. If you're like me, we'll just have to wait a little longer.
I got it.
And that's the list. Which of these shows are you most excited to watch? Let me know in the comments. Also, if you've made it this far and haven't hit subscribe, well, I don't make the rules, but I'm pretty sure you owe me one. Just kidding. Kinda. Thanks for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.
Is he a suspect?
No.
Is he not a suspect because he's not a suspect, or is he not a suspect because you don't believe in suspects?
Yes.